myself. You know, they put us in front of a Wii, the video game. Everybody following me? Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure the crowd was trekking with me. They put us in front of the video game, and if you hit a home run, you got a mulligan. Well, myself and myself only, including Tim Tebow. Is that fair to say? No, Tim hit 3 home runs. Well, I hit 1 home run. Whatever. Somebody had told me he hadn't hit any home runs, so I was pretty excited about that. But thank y'all for coming out, man. We're having a blast.
You and your wife, Joanna, you do such tremendous work on HGTV. There's so many people who love your work, but you keep your family and your faith first in your life. Could you just give us about 20, 30 seconds about how that came to be and why that's most important to you?
Amen to that, man. It was really easy for us. I mean, we had this opportunity about 5-6 years ago, and a production company found us literally out in the middle of Waco, Texas, which is in the boonies. So this company came and said, hey, we really need you to do this and that. And Joe and I set down some pretty simple bylaws pretty early on, and they were gracious enough to accept those parameters, which is us staying pretty close to Waco, Texas, just so we could be close to the family. And, you know, we didn't know exactly what stage we were setting for ourselves 5-6 years ago, but now looking back, it's been great for our marriage. It's been great for our kiddos. You know, I've heard people talk about this business stretching you in every direction possible. Joe and I have really been hunkered down, safe and sound at home, and although they get to blast it across the country, she and I and the kids are generally home at 5 or 6 in the afternoon. Our lifestyle is not probably much different than your own, and something about that experience, I think, is what allows the country to really connect to us. You know, we're not bouncing around all over the planet, and of course leaving the babies back at home like you'd have to if that were your circumstances, but it's just been an honor, and it's been a privilege to just sort of showcase what Joe and I laugh about is just a normal marriage. I mean, you know, whose marriage reminds yourself of our marriage when you watch it on television? Not much different, right? So, you know, we're just a couple, so everybody else is in shambles. I get it. There's lots of editing going on behind the scenes, you know, as Joe and I are strangling one another. We actually got in an actual fist fight one time, and they had to delete that entire scene. Not really. But all that to say, we're just like y'all, and I think that's part of the connection. So thank y'all for all your support.
Chip, we appreciate it. Now you entertain